Yes. So these are the radish.
Yes.
Okay, let me show you.
Get a like and subscribe. Remember to the below, okay?
That's right. Yes. So Avon's gonna harvest some radishes. These are a radish right here. Not this. This is kale, but this is radish. This is radish here, and you know when it's ready when you start seeing the little. We'll hurry because I know you start getting itchy. Let me see. Okay, look. There's one right here you can pull up. Pull this one up right there. Oh! Awesome. Put it in our basket. Yep. Okay, let's grab another one, okay? Grab this one here. Right here. This one. Wow. Okay. Hold on. This one right here. This one right here. Oh, we got to hurry because I know you're getting itchy. This one here.
This one?
This one. Right here. Down here. See that? How they're popping up? When they, uh-oh. Hurry up. Hurry, so you can go back inside.
Whoa!
Oh, it's a beetle. Come on. Grab this one, baby. Grab that one.
It's a...
Okay, let's go inside. You ready to go inside? It's not going to bother you. Come. Okay, grab that one then. See that one?
It has spinas.
No, it doesn't. It's a small... Ooh, that one's kind of drying up. See, this is the thing, guys. We got to start harvesting them.
Yes. Get a like and subscribe when we're done, okay?
That is absolutely nothing, but we'll keep the greens. And so as we pull these out, that one's split.
Ugh.
As we pull these out, you guys, I'm going to plant some other ones in there. But I may have waited a little too long because I wanted my grandson to do it. There's another one, and I'm trying to hurry because he starts getting real itchy out here. And I'm going to do a recipe on the greens. So, look, that looks like a lady hips. This is the beauty, guys, with growing your own vegetables, is that you're looking and see, this is like 2 of them. You start, you see the beauty of nature, right? So
that's a very good one.
Yeah, you don't get perfect. You don't get perfect crops. And what I did was I planted heavily. Ooh, look at that one.
Oh, there's this.
I planted heavily because I wanted to get a lot of them.
Wow!
And so, ooh, look at this one.
Wow, that's a big one. Give me the.
Here, put it in there. So I think that's all we're gonna do for now. Here, let's go ahead and go inside. Go inside the house. Go in. The door's open, okay? Sorry, guys. I was trying to get him to go in the house, and he was fighting with me. So bear with me for a sec. He starts getting really itchy. So I'm telling him to go inside. So I'm going to continue to harvest. This one looks a little dry. I'm going to continue to harvest. But usually you know when they're poking out because you start seeing the red. See that? There's another one. Yes, honey. Oh, Grandpa put it in there, I guess. See, here's another one. Tell Grandpa to bring it in the house for you. No, you can't write it out here because you're starting to get very itchy. Here's another one. See that, guys? And the reason why they're growing split like that is because I planted way too heavily. So, that's why you're seeing that. See, here's a good example. There's 2 plants right there, and look how close they are. And I knew that was going to happen, but the reason I did it anyways was because I wanted to get a lot of radish. Oh, look at this little ladybug here. So that's why. Look at that. So while I'm out here, I'm going to show you guys my greens. Ooh, that doesn't look good. Oh my gosh, you know what? I'm wondering if maybe this is not working because, oh, I just uprooted that. Because these look kind of dry, you guys. So I'm wondering if the water has not turned on. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna turn it on here in a little bit. Ooh, these are that kind of like uprooted. This is mustard. So what I'm gonna do now, guys, is I'm gonna fill those empty areas. I'm gonna clean up the dead leaves that you see in there, and I'm going to fill in those empty areas with more radish. What, baby?
I hope you're okay.
I'm okay. Why wouldn't I be okay? Huh?
Because
I'm okay.
I just want to know what you're doing.
We're harvesting the radish, remember?
But I'm gonna help you.
But you started getting real itchy because of the gnats. All right, so let's get some more out of here so that I can, I'm gonna try to get enough to cook these greens. I need to turn this water on. The ground doesn't feel that wet, which tells me that it may not have been turning on. All right, guys, I just wanted to show you. This looks like a French breakfast that went wrong. All right, guys, I'm gonna close out because I need to get my grandson in the house. I need to get this water started. So just wanted to show you this quick radish harvest. I'm gonna put some more radish in there and hopefully get some more. But this time I'm gonna be smarter and not plant so many, because look what I got, split radish, which are still edible. And I'm also going to show you that recipe on cooking the greens. But before I do that, I am going to get some more of these greens. Maybe just the greens. Aben, you need to go inside. Ooh.
Whoa! Mama, I saw a cricket.
You did?
Yeah. Look above you. Look above you.
He's silly. He knows he needs to go inside.
Grandma,
Yeah.
I love you.
Love you too, baby.
Grandma,
Yes.
look at this. Here's some grass. Look.
Oh, yeah. All right, guys. God bless. We'll see you next time.
God bless you. Get a like, and then down below our videos, and then make sure to check the caterpillar page.
I already posted the caterpillar video. Guys, God bless. We'll see you next time. So the next step, I've already harvested the radish. I've cleaned them up. I've scrubbed them really well. And now I'm cleaning the leaves. Now I do have an organic garden, which means I'm not using pesticides. So it's important that, you know, if you are using an organic garden, I do use, what's it called? I do use neem oil, but if you're not using any other pesticides, it's important to, you know, make sure you're cleaning them really well before you consume them. And so you can see a lot of dirt is coming up. So I'll wash these, and then I have them soaking in a pot of water right there. So I'll wash them and like 2 times. So this is the first rinse, and then I'll wash them again just to be sure before I start cooking them. And let me show you my humble garden. My humble harvest. So this is what happens when you don't thin out your radish. You get really odd shapes. I planted heavily, and
Grandma?
Yes. And I didn't thin them out, so I got some funky shapes, but they're still delicious and they're very spicy. And like the dark ones like this, those are the ones that were exposed to the light for a long time, to the sun. So they're still good. I just peel or cut away the dark spots and I eat them and they're delicious. Those are the greens that I'm preparing. I'm actually going to prepare this entire pot of greens. So, and this right here is actually, this is actually a mustard green, but I thought I'd pull that in here as well. So there you have it. Wash your greens, wash your radish tops, and eat them. And I'll show you the recipe like I said. All right, guys, so I've got the greens completely washed. So now I'm gonna chop them. I'm going to crush 3 cloves of garlic because we love garlic. And I'm gonna saute them with onions, the garlic, and you can put bacon in there for extra flavor, but I'm just gonna use the olive oil, onions, and probably just half an onion and garlic. So I will show you what that looks like. All right, so I have cut a small onion in half. I was only going to use half an onion, but I ended up using the whole small onion. You can use as much as you'd like. I used a small one, which ended up being perfect. The garlic garlic bulb that I had really small cloves. So I ended up using about 6 thin cloves. And that's the thing when you buy from the supermarket. You just never know what you're going to get when you open up that bulb. So grow your own if you can. Anyhow, I'm going to continue to chop the onion and the garlic, and we'll go from there. Okay, so I decided to do a voiceover because my little grandson had a remote control car and it was really loud. So what I'm basically doing here, I've already chopped up all of the radish tops. So that was 20 radishes that I harvested. So I used the tops of 20 radishes. You can put about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And I had actually run out. I didn't know that I had that little olive oil. So you can use vegetable oil or you can even use butter. But basically, I chopped up all of the radish tops. I chopped them about a 1/4 inch thick. Or about 1/2 inch thick, actually. So once you chop them and once you have heated up your oil and toasted your onions, then you can go ahead and start putting your greens in it. And you can see here, that really dark piece that you see there is actually a piece of garlic. So I typically don't add garlic when I'm frying the onion, but that kind of escaped. It kind of fell through. But you don't want to do that because garlic burns really quick and then it becomes bitter. So what I did was I sauteed the onions until they were just a little bit translucent, not very much. And as you can see here, I started adding the greens to it, including the stems. You don't have to add the stems if you don't like the crunch. I like it a little bit crunchy, so I do add the stem. So I'm just going to start sauteing the greens, and I'm going to just kind of flip the bottom of them to the top and continue to do that until it starts to cook down. Here you can see that it's already cooked down a significant amount. I think the overall cooking time was probably about 10 to 15 minutes, maybe less, but anyhow, you just continue to do it until it cooks down. All right, guys, so I finished cooking. I'm really tired, so I finished cooking the radish tops. So I finished cooking them, and I'm gonna do a taste test in front of you guys, because when I watch videos, I like to see people eat what they cook. Is it really good? So what I ended up doing was I had to add about half of a tablespoon of sugar because it was very bitter, and that happens sometimes with radish tops, depending on when you harvest them, or when you're planting them. They're not as bitter like when it's cold, but over here it's been between 85 to about 90 degrees, so it's still pretty warm, so they were bitter. But if you add about half a tablespoon of sugar, it takes it away. But here it goes. See that? That is so good. If you are not eating your green tops, your radish tops, you've got to start. This is absolutely delicious. It's kind of like, if you like collard greens, you'll love this. Here's with an onion. If you don't like the crunch with your greens, don't add the stems. I like the crunch, so I add the stems, but if you don't like it, don't. You guys, you have got to try this. If you are not eating even like your turnip greens or your turnip tops, your beet tops, the beets, they're so good even raw by themselves. Radish tops, unless they're babies, you can't really eat it raw, because they've got they're kind of sharp, you know, like little spikes or something. But when you cook it, it is so good. It is so good. You have got to try this. So again, oh, and I ended up adding a little bit of butter as well. I added like 2 little cubes, I don't know, maybe a tablespoon of butter, and it's so good. It's so good, you guys. If you end up trying this, remember 3 cloves of garlic, about 20 radish tops. Hi. About 20 radish top greens. Chop them up. First, you put your onion. I ended up putting a whole small onion. 3 garlic cloves. Salt, pepper. If it's bitter, about half a tablespoon of sugar. And it is absolutely delicious. So I'm going to show you what it looks like one more time. And look at how much it cooked down, just to give you an idea. You can also put more onion if you really like onion. The onion's a little bit overcooked. I like my onion a little bit crispier, but it's still delicious. So I'm gonna turn the camera around and I'm gonna close out with you looking at this. If you try this recipe, please let me know. Again, some people eat it with, or I don't know if some people eat it with bacon, but I know they eat collard greens with bacon. So you can try that and see if you like that. But let me show you what it is. God bless you guys. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. I love to cook, so if you like recipes from the garden, let me know. I have an okra recipe. It's in one of the one of those fast videos. Delicious. Moringa, amazing. But anyhow, we'll see you guys later. God bless, and if you haven't already subscribed, please do so.